My name is Dagmar Scheek. I'm Professor of European Union Law, and my main research is about European economic integration and the law, so that's the substantive of EU law. I look at that from the perspective how it contributes to justice in the member states, social justice, environmental justice, and how it relates to societies. That's what I'm doing in my research. It also links very well to my teaching, which I really enjoy. So the LLM, European Law and Governance, it's a very innovative program. European Law and Governance, it's a two-disciplinary program combining mostly law and political science. So we first look, of course, at the European Union, how it's governed itself, but we also look how the European Union promotes governance models which could be relevant to the world. Now, nowadays, the European Union doesn't have the best name. You think about European Union crisis. And I would say the European Union hasn't caused a crisis. It's emerged elsewhere. The European Union is a regional entity which devises recipes how to overcome the crisis. Maybe those recipes are not the most successful. And one of the things which you'll learn in our program is how to deal with crises. So we have one module, for example, that's governance for a world in transition beyond sustainability. And that's where we look on regulatory approaches from the EU to the global to the local. We have another module which is European economic integration and the law. That's where we look how the economic integration process, which is at the heart of the European Union, impacts on the economy, on the societies. And we have another module which is called European Transitions, which looks at the same field more from a political science perspective and from a governance perspective. Now we get the picture that the master is not only for people who are in the European Union, it's also for those coming from outside. And actually the European Union and its model of integration is looked upon from across the globe. So this is an international master. Another aspect I would like to stress is our dissertation module. You can do it in two varieties. And wherever you go, you can always use some touch with reality, some practical experience. So that's why we offer a module, dissertation and placement. We have contacts for placements in the European Union institutions, in NGOs working with European Union, but also working with environmental law. And you can combine a placement with writing your dissertation in a practical context. That brings me to the last bit. Belfast has a strength in environmental law. So that is mirrored in two of our modules. One I mentioned already about the beyond sustainability, and the other is about environmental governance from the global to the local. If you do both those modules, the one is compulsory, the second one is an option. You can exit with, say, LLM and environmental law, if you prefer that. So this program gives you a lot of variety, highly topical issues, an international program which is also geared to the global and the local.